Nico, have you seen this one?
No.
You know what I like to call this watch?
What?
Oh, by the way, welcome. Welcome back to my channel, to Stevie B for the watch for you. But here I want to introduce this watch, which I find to be very special. Probably the most special, what they call Pepsi. This is what they call Pepsi. I like to call it the All-American. So it's got the red, the white is like the silver, you know, like the white, you know, the little batons in there. And then you got the blue. All-American watch.
It's a nice one.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's white gold. And well, like my channel is always about, it's not really about the movement of the watch inside. We do know that it's good for 3 days, which is pretty good for the GMTs. But in this case, it's about how it looks on your wrist. And I would like to always tell people that my wrist is about 7.5 inches. And I want people to see how this watch looks like on a 7.5 inch wrist. How does it look for you, Nick? How does it look so far? Does it look powerful? So let's say, for example, you're wining and dining, you're taking a nice girl out to dinner, you know, and you're inside the restaurant. How does it show right now? How does it show? Does it show that's a hot pop? Does it call the attention?
Yeah.
How about the guy sitting over there? Somebody who, a high school friend of yours, is doing very well now in college, or he's doing very well in the business world, and he sees you wearing this. Is he gonna be staring at this piece right here while he's eating dinner with his girlfriend?
100%.
Does it make you stare at it?
Yeah.
Hey, look at me, man, look at me. I think so, right? It has a lot of pop on it, right? All-American, baby. You guys might call it Pepsi. I'm gonna call it the All-American. Okay, white gold, 18 karat. It's a 40 millimeter watch. I mean, when I saw this, you know what's special about this is that blue dial inside. That blue dial inside. Yeah, thank you. Lower the music just a little bit, that's all. So yeah, so this blue dial is what makes it special. This a special edition. They have the ones, the Pepsis with the black dial. I don't know, that doesn't do anything for me. But when I'm out there in the sun wearing this out there in the sunlight, this really has a lot of pop, especially with that blue dial, that navy blue dial. It kind of matches the bezel itself, you see? So I don't know if I'm doing any justice in here with this bad lighting that we have in this dining room, but look at this, guys. All right? Then we got this over here. Look at the beautiful clasp. Okay? And of course, we all know it's got the little emblems at the edges over here. When you guys buy your own Pepsi or All-American, right here, the codes for the 18 karat gold, which I believe is 750 in this case. All right, so this is what it looks like. Now, oh wow, I noticed that I have the Daytona, the most coveted steel watch of them all. Look at that, this is just steel. This right here, do you have any idea what this cost out there? Retail market, retail. If I bought this straight from Rolex, how much would it cost?
No idea. 40.
No, you're wrong. This is steel.
Oh, I don't know.
It's about $11,000. 11 something, 11.5, 11.8, somewhere around there. Dollars. Okay? $11,000 plus. But it's selling for around $20,000 to $22,000, the ones with the black bezel. The ones the ones with the black dial. The ones with the white bezel sell for a little bit more. I don't know why, go figure it out. People like mismatched colors or whatever, but I like this black and black with the silver. That's pretty cool. Okay? Kind of matches my Range Rover out there. So, you know, this watch is a very special watch. The most coveted watch, I would say, in the entire world. I mean, everybody wants a piece of this. This is a long waiting period to get this watch. Talking about 6 years. That's what they say. I never had to go through that market. I always cut through. I know the right people to call, and I get the watches within a few weeks. I just have to spend the money. So we're talking about $22,000 to get this piece right here. It's way over list price. I mean, this is, if you really want it, you buy it. You know, if you flip it, you're not gonna lose that much money. You might even gain money, depends on how much demand there is out there. But, you know, this is, well, which one do you like better though? I mean, which one really has a lot of pop?
The blue.
I have to agree, the GMT, right?
Yeah,
The GMT has the most pop, right? How much did I pay for this?
It's white gold.
This is white gold. Yeah, 18 karat white gold.
30.
Yeah, they go around, they range price, retail price of around $36,000 to $38,000. I believe I didn't really check the market on this one. It's $36,000 to $38,000, I believe. Okay, and it's usually white gold's more expensive than the other golds, but I could not get this any cheaper than $42,000. I do know that in Chrono 24 they're asking for around $44,000, maybe a little more, around 46, which I think is, quite frankly, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary to pay that much, but I paid $42,000 for this guy, and quite frankly, so far I'm quite content with this. I'm very satisfied with this piece right here. Hey, what about this piece right here?
What is it?
You don't know what this is? Are you serious? You don't know what that is? That square octagon looking watch that has a little moon face right here. This, guys, is a 5712 Patek Philippe. But let me put it on. Not just talk about it. Let me put it on. Okay. So now, remember my 7.5 inch wrist, which is pretty average, I would think, or average to large. Let's see how it looks. So most of you bigger guys out there who want to watch like this, look at that. That's how it look.
Oh, it's really nice.
Which has more pop? All American or this Patek Philippe 5712 with the moon face?
I think that one.
I have
feel
to
like it
agree.
more pops. It pops more.
And that's what you really want. When you go to a restaurant, you want people to just see the pop. You want that pop. Look at that. Look what the guy's wearing. Okay? But this guy retails at $32,000. I believe it's $32,000. Patek Philippe from, if you were to get it directly from Patek Philippe, which you're not going to get. Good luck with that. We're talking about the market is about 300% over list price. It's ridiculous. I think it's absurd. I was lucky enough to buy this piece. I was lucky enough to buy this piece back in a few years ago when the market was kind of normal for this watch, the 5711 and the 5712. Okay, so $32,000 retail, but I got this watch for, I believe I got it for somewhere around $48,000 at the time, a few years ago. Now I checked the market, I was like, it's unreal. It's unreal. I mean, they want 60, 62,000, 68,000, 65, depends who's selling the watch. I mean, some people are just crazy. I mean, not crazy. I mean, I'm crazy. Look at this stuff that I'm buying all the time. But I love watches, guys. They speak volumes for you when you're inside a restaurant, when you're indoors in a certain places, when you want to let people know what you can do, what you're about. Some places you can just show off the cars. In some places you got to show off the watch. But if you can show off the car and the watch together, then pretty much tells everybody. Remember, you can buy a car on credit. You can buy a car on credit. So that doesn't really say that much about you. Okay, but you can't buy a watch on credit. That says a lot more. With that, I tell you everything. If you can afford some of these pieces, it says a lot about you right there, guys. So the watches really speaks more than the car does. Okay, so now, anyway, so you guys have seen this 5712. Okay, it's been specially linked for me. I even have a special link for it, a 1.5 size. You guys can take a look at this, just for my wrist. Okay, I didn't want it too tight. I didn't want it too loose. That's what I did. And this is what it looks like, guys. 7.5 inch wrist. I would say is it compatible to the wrist, or does it look kind of small on my wrist?
No, it looks good.
It looks, I have to agree. When I first got this watch, I was not happy. I really thought it looked kind of small. You know what? Because it came out of the APs. I was wearing those big AP offshores, and I kind of like distorted everything for me. And it made me feel like I was, wearing smaller watches than what I should be wearing. But now that times are back to normal, back to those oversized watches, yeah, this watch looks pretty good. This is what the back looks like, guys. Okay, it's got the little mini rotor. All right. And Daytona. Did I put it on before?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I? I mean, just say for those guys who want to see the 7.5 inch wrist to 8 inch wrist. Okay. That's what it will look like. What do you say about the pop of this watch, though? Even though it's so coveted throughout the world, a lot of the Asians love this watch. India and China, in Singapore, whatever,
It still looks good. It looks like it pops out.
It pops. It makes you look. That's to make you look. If you like, to make you take that second glance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's pretty cool. I like that. So, okay, but which is the winner for the night, though?
No, I don't know really.
The All American Pepsi.
The Pepsi, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna stay. There's some certain watches which I like to flip right away, but this I got a feeling that I'm gonna keep, guys. This All American Pepsi is gonna stay with me for a while. Okay, I mean, I got a feeling because I love that blue dial. Just unfortunately, you guys can does the blue dial show from here or does it show?
Yeah.
So this is what we want anyway, guys. So I don't like to make long videos. I don't see the point of it. I mean, so basically what I'm gonna get to is the all 40 millimeter watches. This is a 40 point something, 0.50 something, I believe. This guy ranges at 40 millimeter. I know they don't look it, but they do. Okay, this guy's another 40 millimeter right here. The new GMT, Rolex GMT, Pepsi. I'm gonna start calling it the All American, because imagine now how this watch will look when you have a nice suntan on you, right? You're on the beach areas, and I do wear them at the beach, by the way. You know, imagine you're in your nice boat, suntan, you know, nice shorts, nice sandals or sneakers you're wearing about, you know, around lounging around the beach area. Imagine how cool this thing will look, huh? Especially when, like I said to you, with a nice suntan. So, I mean, this is nice. This is really, I think they really finally hit it right with this Pepsi, and there you go. And again with this 5712. How would this look with a nice suntan out there, guys? A nice in the beach area. This do you justice. Think about that, guys. Okay, and then I'm gonna signing off. How long has it been this video, by the way?
11 minutes.
Yeah, some of these videos, these guys they talk because they actually go inside the engine of the watches, and they actually describe all this stuff. Let me tell you, 90% of you viewers out there do not give a damn about what's inside the watch. Okay, we know what it can do, we know it's great, but you don't care about the numbers of the movements, and quite frankly, I lost track of that. I know this is a 116 something. Oh, Rolex Daytona, somehow they have a 116 something. I can't tell you any more on that. That's all I know. And but look at this. Okay. All right. So right now we're in the early spring. Still no time for the suntans yet, but we're gonna get there. I'm just gonna make up my choice of which watch I'll be taking with me to the Mediterranean, to Europe. You know, hopefully things will get back to normal soon, and I just have to make a decision. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. You want to start turning this off? So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This is Stevie B from A Watch For You. Now you know what a watch for you should look like, okay, guys? So if you guys got big wrists, you go for these types. Maybe a 41 millimeters. They got 41 millimeters APs. They got 42 millimeters Rolex as well now. You know, like I showed in my videos before. The Sky Dwellers, 42 millimeters, okay? The one with the blue dial, that's what you want. Other than that, though, I really don't need fat watches. I don't like my watches to be fat. I do like them slim, but wide. That's just my look. Slim, but wide. You see, wide circumference. I want the pyramid to be wide, but I like them to be slim. Okay, so basically that's the kind of watches that I like to go for. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching.